Hey everybody, welcome to Black Arrow Gaming, and welcome back to another episode of my 5th Age of Wonders 3 Advanced Strategy series. And I'm going to kick it off this week with some comments about, let's talk about my Necromancer. A couple of you pointed out I haven't really been using him to his full effectiveness, and you're right, I'm not paying close enough attention to tactical combat, but Arch Redbeard correctly pointed out that this guy's got stiffened limbs that could have come in handy a couple times. It's very cheap. I know I'm low on mana, but that's a very cheap and extremely highly effective spell. In my opinion, probably my favorite tier 1 spell in the game for tactical combat. I guess you'd call that a combat spell. So I need to remember to use that more often. And also, Tarsak pointed out that I have missed several opportunities with Raised Corpse. I definitely should have at least one cadaver following this guy around. I might be able to get more. You can't really keep him healed, but I could at least use him as like scouts or cannon fodder or something. So I need to try to remember to use him a little more effectively going forwards. I could probably actually pick up a cadaver somewhere along the way here. I sort of want to send one of my orcs. You know, I think I'm going to do this now while these armies are relatively close. I'm actually going to send somebody down to join this army here. They've already got an impaler. Let's give them that greatsword. The champion greatsword right there. He can go hang out and sort of help the halfling army maybe hopefully be a little more effective. It was also pointed out to me that this tower, I need to go grab that. That's going to be something I get to once I figure out... Actually, the animal monster den that's bothering me is right over there. So, I guess what I think I'm going to do first, though, is get this area prepared for the settler. I need to get down there and at least clear... I need to at least clear this quarry for production. Maybe try to get that treasure. I don't know, there's several places I need these guys to go for now. I guess for starters, I'll go after that magma forge and work my way down here. I don't think the animals are close enough to bother my city. Now that I know where that is, though, I can count that out. That's 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Well, 14 spaces. Maybe they would be a risk. I should probably go take care of those animals. I'd rather not take that chance. So what I will do is send orc guy there, join up. Oh, he is crap. He's out by himself now. I hope those animals don't attack me in between turns or he's screwed. I thought that other army still had movement left, so hopefully I didn't just start out this episode with a massive mistake. But yes, then Ganon's group, which cannot currently handle that Sphinx Temple, is going to go out this way. I'll go ahead and make use of these haste berries here, and I need to pick up a cadaver from somewhere. That tower might be an ideal location. And I can also, of course, just go to the Necromancer Circle. Hopefully it has some physical unit. I don't know whether his army can handle those earth elementals very well. They have frost protection, they've got blight weakness, and it's like, other than that, just physical protection. But there's kind of a lot of them, maybe for just 5 units to handle. I'd rather go get a cadaver first. And that node's not really that important right now, so... I could take a peek and see what's in the ancient ruins, though. I suppose I'll do that. With the Necromancer and stiffened limbs, I might actually be able to handle that without any losses. And then as far as this guy goes, I want to send him down here so I can start making Crusaders, but I also kind of want to send him out here so I can get this city started building with hopefully getting that crystal tree in its borders, the ziggurat, and this structure. Because not only could I make impalers at that city, but there's also a mercenary camp right there, which would give me a good amount of gold early on, which I could use. And it would also give me the ability to make a little bit better martyrs. Now, actually, you know what? Martyrs don't matter, though, because martyrs will eventually evolve. I need to get... what is it called? Once I'm done with Slayer's Doubt, I need to start researching some of these down here, because I want to be able to get the thing that lets martyrs evolve. And that actually leads into a comment from Anon Me, suggested to start creating and leveling some martyrs. As martyrs, if they evolve into exalteds, will keep absorb pain, which is really pretty cool for exalteds. The only problem is that let me make sure I didn't forget anything here. I don't think I need to cast anything right now. The only problem with exalteds is that I can't have both absorb pain on them and the upgrades from the dungeon, because the dungeon upgrades, obviously you have to produce the martyr to get, you have to produce the exalted to get that upgrade, whereas the martyrs who start with absorb pain keep that when they evolve. But when they evolve, obviously you're not creating them in a city that has a dungeon, they're just evolving from a martyr, so you don't get killing momentum and the damage boost that dungeons give you. So you can't have both. You can't have it both ways with exalteds. You can't have exalteds with both absorb pain and the dungeon upgrades, which is unfortunate, but still probably not a bad idea to at least get a few out with absorb pain. That cherub is probably dead. I can't outrun those monkeys, so we're just going to let that happen. Yeah, this cherub might have a chance. Let's go do manual combat and see if I can get away. The boars are kind of fast. Hopefully I can use the environment to my advantage a bit. Try to get them to run around objects, if possible. This area down here might be useful for that purpose. Alright guys, come down here. How many spaces can I move? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I could go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I could get him over that. I don't know if that's the right call or not. It's hard to tell where the edge of the map is exactly, but I think that's probably it right there. I'm gonna move him here. So I was afraid that boar actually wouldn't make it far enough and it would cut me off. Okay. He actually ran at a really good angle for me. But it's not going to matter. No, that nightmare has effectively chased me down. Yeah, that cherub's probably dead. I'll take out as many of them as I can. Yeah, ouch. Okay. Well, mana's not quite as big of an issue. Okay, now here I can talk about a comment from Arch Redbeard. Let me go ahead and bring that up. But more or less, Arch Redbeard pointed out that I'm kind of overthinking these Lost Soul battles. And I think the best way to talk about this comment is by actually showing you guys what he's talking about. So, basically what I need to do is arrange this so that 2 Lost Souls, but not all 3, can hit me on this next turn. So, you there, and he is too far away, even if the other one got out of his way. So what's going to happen is 2 will run in, land hits, I damage them pretty heavily. Now, even if he had moved closer, this wouldn't matter, but the key thing is that I've still got 1 action point here, so I can still go on defense again. He's going to kill both of them on retaliation, and the third one isn't going to do nearly enough damage to threaten me. Okay. So now his guard is down, but that thing's going to flank me, and then I'm going to turn around and destroy it. You can win those battles almost every time if you do that, assuming your cherub has full health. So, just a nice little tip from him to help speed that process along. Let's see, am I missing any other comments? Just a couple corrections that I want to talk about before really getting to the meat and potatoes of this episode. First was a correction. The suggestion to pick up Slayer's Doubt was from Tarsak, not Space Flash, so quick little correction there. I'll be getting that on the next turn. And Durbert pointed out that my Orc Priest has Inflict Noxious Vulnerability on top of Inflict Severely Poisoned. That's something I could have used in the last battle to make it even more likely to convert that knight, which thankfully worked out in my favor anyway, but My Orc Priest here, let's see, inflict severely poison, inflict noxious vulnerability. That does lower units' resistance. I saw the minus 300 morale, I think, or maybe I saw minus 500 morale on this one. But this actually would make it easier to convert units. And it triggers on range attacks, so you can use the range attack to try to soften units up a bit if the unit's already cursed. So, nice little tidbit there, so I appreciate that. And I'll remember that going forward. I have decided to go ahead and declare war on these guys. I know I don't necessarily need pure evil. Someone did point out to me in the comments that it's probably not, like, hugely important because you don't really get that good of units from it. But I think I'm going to go ahead and try to get it anyway. Plus, I sort of want to declare war on these guys before a computer meets them and vassals them or something like that, because I do want the evil points from it. I haven't decided what to do with... Oh, actually, I haven't met that Draconian city yet, so I can't even choose what to do with it. The goblins I need to buddy up with ASAP. Oh, and that's right. That's where Ganon's army is going. I'm going to get those goblins. Almost forgot about that. So I'm at war with those guys. I know there's more Tigrans up here somewhere. I found some. Let's see. This city here. They're already at war with me. That is a dragon city, which is also already at war with me. Raisino here is at war with me. Wow. I really haven't made any friends. That's an Archon city, I know that. And that's the Giants. Okay, I don't think I'm missing any. Alright, let's see what Ganon's group can do here. Very likely victory. I do not like this matchup, though. I hate bards. I really hate bards. Let's see here. I think I'd rather go pick on the halflings than turn around and come back. I've got stiffened limbs, though, and enough mana to use it. So, we'll go ahead and do this. I'll just rely on spells to make it easier for me. Maybe stiffen limbs that berserker there. Slow him down before he can cause too much trouble. Also want to get touched by faith on somebody soon. Probably the Black Knight. He's probably my most dangerous unit. I do not want him turning on me. So let's... And they're being kind enough to charge me, which that kind of helps. So I'm going to back up here. The Black Knight over. And touch by faith. Now, did I get Ganon's strong will already? No, he does not have strong will yet. So he is vulnerable to conversion from the orcs as well. I want to try to convert, or not convert. I'm going to... Oh yeah, this guy's going to stiffen limbs first. Let's get that done. Berserker. Slow you down a bit. And I wouldn't mind maybe cursing the other bard. He's a little too far away, though. I'll try cursing that one. Okay. Hopefully that makes it a little easier to kill. Ah, crap. Alright, well, guess who's going to get charged by a Black Knight? He's facing that way, so... should be able to move. I'll take that hit. A couple more times, Warcry, just to make dang sure. Oh, I fumbled. Why did I fumble? Okay, that's not good. Let's see here. Ganon could smite. If I need to. I need this guy back. Got that monster hunter bearing down on me, and I don't like it. The Necro might be able to just kill it like this. 3 to 4, yeah, the Necro could kill it without Ganon needing to cast a spell. And then Ganon could maybe smite something. Okay, this is bad. This just got really crappy really fast. Now Ganon is going to have to... It's the curse. It's the mass curse. That's the problem here. Boy. Ganon's going to have to smite that thing. There's not really another way out of this. Okay, I can maybe... If I stay back here, I might be able to inflict severely poisoned or something on him. Unfortunately, that Berserker can't do much. I'll position myself here so it can at least run into their pikes. Overwhelm isn't a great matchup for me, though. Oof, that could have been a mistake. Let me see if I can cause that person to fumble. I lowered his morale quite a bit. Alright, here's hoping for the best. Okay, that's not good. Oof. He might have been able to kill that Black Knight if he ran around a different way. This is getting a little crazy. Alright, I need to get a cadaver on the battlefield. I think I've still got this under control, though. Alright, let me kill him. And let's see where corpses are. Race corpse, that's what I want. The one there. That's actually probably a good one to get. It sort of protects the Black Knight, and the Necro can fit back here and get it. Alright, my very first cadaver. I would like to get that Black Knight out of there, actually. I want to charge that other Bard with him, but I need to heal him first. Oh wait, I gotta get rid of that Berserker too, of course. Okay. See, I don't know if I can get him into a really good, safe place. I can turn the Berserker around, or I could straight up Warcry it with these guys. They'll probably try to charm something as opposed to attacking. He should be tough enough to get away. He's still got 28 health, so I don't think the Apprentice is going to kill him. So what I think I'm going to do is... The problem is these guys are going to turn. Okay, so hang on. 9 to 13. I'm going to end up doing probably around... When you take out the fact that I'll not be flanking for the next 2 hits, probably around 25 damage. So I'm still going to need these guys to carry a pretty heavy workload. So in order to prevent them from taking one more hit than they really need to, I'm going to Warcry and have them just kill it. That frees up Ganon to do something else. What I think I want Ganon to do is actually go, or what I want this horseman to do is actually go after that Apprentice. So I can move Ganon up here. Horseman's still got just enough movement. So Ganon can heal the horse. Then the horse can run out there and flank attack. Just trying to make sure that the horse couldn't get destroyed by that Apprentice. Fairy Fire, it might. I don't think it could move, though. Yeah, I think I should be okay. Unless, of course, I fumble again. Nothing I can do about that. That might kill my horse now. Nope, he tried to melee attack it. I thought he might move one space away, take the hit, and then light him up. Okay, well. Jeez, that's enough fumbles for one batter. I need to get Chaplain on Ganon. I don't think he has it yet. Yeah. Okay. That should be it. I need to try to convert somebody. The Bard is the only thing left, but I'm going to be friendly with the Goblins, so that's probably not a bad choice. Oh, I got lucky with the curse too. How about that? Probably should have tried cursing with this guy so I could try to poison him, but they are goblins, so they'd be resistant to that, I suppose. Let's go ahead and get out of the way in case this doesn't work. It did not work, which means that they are going to have to die. There, they're panicked now. We'll just let the orc finish them off, unless any other more useful unit can get them. I don't think they can. That was a dicey battle. It was interesting. I got an item with mind control immunity. I'll take it. It's not one of my favorite items. Ganon already has mind control immunity on account of being a leader, so I'll go ahead and send that off to the sorcerer. And I think, as much as I'd love to run out ahead with Ganon's army, we gotta babysit that cadaver now. So, and I think everybody could use a turn to heal up a little bit. They got the crap beat out of them in that battle. Okay, Slayer's Doubt is now researched, and I'm going to try to get. Well, let's start off by getting Produce Martyr, because I don't. As soon as I have the option to, I really should make a few of them. Temple is done, or that was actually the Great Temple. So Mana's doing a lot better now. Probably shouldn't get carried away, though. Let's go ahead and get the Observatory, though. Unless the city's ready. Nope. Let's go ahead and get the Observatory, which is going to take up a decent chunk of that mana. But it gets me one step closer to a Grand Palace. And as far as I know, no one has gotten that yet. I don't need that. Okay. There's another cave entrance up here. That's probably worth getting on the map. I'll circle around this way a little further. It's all part of one big lake. Okay, here's a decision that I've got to make. Exactly where do I want to position this city to get the most benefit out of the surrounding area? If I look and stretch out a little bit, I can see that hasteberries down there I would probably try to want to include. I'm going to want to include both that and that, but there's nothing further north really. Those hasteberries there. Maybe the Wizard's Tower, if I could fit that in, that might be nice. Let's see if we could fit the Wizard's Tower in here. If we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that'd be that space right there. Could I get the Wizard's Tower and still reach the Enchanted Tree? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Not quite. It's that Enchanted Tree or the Wizard Tower, I'm afraid. Not both. I'm going with the Enchanted Tree, just for the combination of other structures in that city. How about this hasteberries? If you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I could go up to there. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think this might be the spot right here. That gets me a little bit further to the east. Puts me evenly spaced between the hasteberries. What about those berries down there, or melons? I don't know. That city probably won't reach all of them. I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And from this city, it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That city won't quite reach them. From this space, though, I could reach 2 out of the 3. And I think that's what I'm going to do. Plus, I'll have that right in the range of the city right off the bat. Ganon's army still needs to clear it, of course. I think it's probably worth letting them take a detour from their trip to the goblins to do that, because that's a lot of extra money per turn. So I think this spot right here is what I want. And I can actually go ahead and build that city right now. Cool. And then I'll have to focus this city on growth so that it gets the crystal tree. The problem is its borders are going to intersect with this city, which is going to slow its growth a bit. But there's not really much I can do about that. I still like that position that it's in best. Hopefully I didn't overlook something, but I think That's about the best I could do in that spot. Okay, fortunately my orc didn't get eaten alive by wild animals, so they can all join forces and go on a happy little crusade to that monster den over there. That knight needs to heal faster. Okay, so it's a couple turns down and can't cast spells, so I think we're ready for the next turn. Problem is that the sorcerer has harmonizing energy, so she could easily heal that knight. The problem is she doesn't do that in between rounds. I'd have to go into a battle to heal the knight. Maybe I could knock out that inn right there. Actually, that's probably worth doing just to see what units are in it, because I actually have a decent amount of money right now. Like, my gold income's not bad at the moment. So it's probably worth seeing what units in there, because out of both my armies, hers is kind of the weak one. I think hers is the one that needs help the most, so maybe we can pick up something good to help fight those monsters. And it gives me an opportunity to heal the Black Knight. Oh good, it's a bunch of angry halflings. So they're not going to do any crits. Oh, and there's a refugee camp down there. That actually is perfect. That's going to benefit this city right off the bat. Which, by the way, this city is all about growth. I will go ahead and build the Builder's Hall, because it speeds along everything else. But then I'm going straight for storehouse and hospital. Public baths. One more turn for that. This city is ready to build, I'm going to say, a temple. We need magic. I actually could start casting cherubs again, but I think for starters, I want to get Beacon of Faith active on this city ASAP. Maybe should have waited until the end of the turn, though, to do that. That's okay. I don't have enough mana to... Wait. Ooh, I don't have enough mana for much of anything. Including healing my knight. Dang it, I didn't think about that. Oh well. I could get some if I go after that. Maybe I could take that now that I've got the cadaver to help out. Oh look, Lost Souls. What do you know? Let's go after this with the Black Knight. Yeah. Shouldn't be too hard to take these guys out. Okay, let's not start by critical hitting Ganon. Let's just not do that. So Ganon's gonna run back and bestow Iron Heart upon himself to heal that damage. If this guy's dumb enough to run in by himself, I will gladly let him. In fact, let's use the cadaver as the meat shield that he is. And let's see who I can curse here. Who's the most annoying? Definitely the Jester. I hate Jesters. The Jester is going to get pummeled by a lot of things, and I don't want the Jester critical hitting. So, if he's cursed, he shouldn't... Oh, he might still critical hit. He's just a little less likely to. And can't cast magic, so... No stiffened limbs for me in this battle. We'll just see what they do here. I hate Jesters. He dazzled the cadaver. Which is kind of the last unit I wanted him to dazzle. Alright, well... I guess the Orc Priest will just have to deal with them. I need to think about who I might want to convert here. The Brew Brother might be a nice addition to the Necro army because of Nourishing Meal. So I'll probably try to get one of them. Whenever the Necro does have, you know, his own proper army. Let's see here. Let's torch this guy. Get rid of him. Let's try to curse that Brew Brother. I got lucky. Alright, cool. I would like Ganon to... I could send the cadaver out there. I may as well have him attack something. Okay. Jerk. Eat it. May as well have him attack something since he can't defend. Alright. That guy should come running in and let his guard down now. Oh, he just cured disease on himself. Cool. I guess we're just gonna have to curse him again, aren't we? Ha, it worked. Nice. It's always nice when things work. Just wanted to make sure that guy couldn't flank attack my Black Knight here. Who just one-shot that poor thing. Cadaver's still kind of low on health, so I don't know if I want to throw him at the farmer headlong. I think what I'll do is try to soften him up a little bit and heal him first. Now that guy might try to kill him. If he does, I'll just resurrect him, but I'm going to try to prevent him from even getting that close. Oh, man, they just outright killed him. That's fine. Wait, what I could do is I could reanimate the cadaver and maybe raise the corpse of something else after the battle. Put him on defense. He might actually kill that thing. I'd sort of like to use up his movement so I could have one more combat round. Let's see. I mean, I need to see. First off, I need to see if I can convert this guy. I'm gonna try to noxious vulnerability him. I got it. So that should make this pretty easy for Ganon. Actually, that cadaver is definitely going to be on his own over there. Cool. Alright. Yeah, you're just gonna have to do the best you can over there, buddy. Well, I guess we're not gonna walk away with another cadaver. But we're still gonna walk away with one, dang it. Let's see, who needs healing? Give it to the Brew Brother. We can now go betray his friend. Alright, cool. He'll be helpful. And I haven't really picked on the halflings yet, so I think that should work in my favor. I might pick on them later, I haven't decided yet. Once that temple is done and the Great Temple is done, and once my Grand Palace is done over here, I think I will start making at least some martyrs. They would be handy, especially for that Black Knight. Oh man, I'd love to have Absorb Pain on that guy. For the moment, though, let us carry on down here and try to get some mana so that I can heal my knight in the upcoming battle down here. I don't know really what to expect from this battle. It says very likely victory, so I guess it can't be that bad. We'll find out. I don't fight lesser earth elementals very often. They got throw stones, but I mean, that's not too scary. Well, let's start things off by a volley of range attacks. I should be able to kill that thing before it can even touch anybody. Okay, now these guys are weak to curse. Oh crap, I just used the 2 units that can curse. But they are weak to curse. Let's, I don't need to heal my orc. He'll heal in between rounds. Well, I don't know. I might need him for this one, so we'll buff him up. Give you some cover from the Black Knight. Okay, 2 of them are going to let their guard down. They should be easy to curse. And then I can just wreck them with magic. They'll probably actually just keep throwing stones, honestly. Oh yeah, that's easy curses. You know what? I'm gonna use up his movement with this guy. Okay, cool. He fumbled. He will probably kill that cadaver unless I do something about it. And we'll see. Maybe the other one will kill the cadaver. Yep. Well, you jerk. You're just giving me too much to do, so I can't revive everybody. I'm just gonna raise the corpse. This battle's not gonna go long enough for this to matter. Man, I wish I could convert those guys, though. That would be wonderful. Ouch! Bane Fire hurts those guys. Granted, that was a critical, and I got a champion level dude, but dang. Okay, so the Lost Souls are going to probably go after that guy on the next turn, so I actually need to bring my army back up and keep them here. Oh, and I didn't even think to check what's in the inn. I still got enough movement to do that with Ganon, so let's do that. Goblin Big Beetle. Useful for whatever army goes underground. I'm gonna clear this in first so I can make a better decision. And then we'll see what my options are here. Ah, this time they start with a fumble instead of a crit. I like that better. Okay, first things first, that knight, I will use my mana to heal him because he needs health pretty bad. Okay, that is much better. Who's the best matchup against the Halfling Night Watch? Somebody with Overwhelm, preferably. Does the Impaler have Overwhelm? Often I think they do, but they don't. Greatsword would be an ideal matchup. He can't quite get far enough, but that's alright. Let's see. I can also pick on these guys from a slightly longer range than they can hit me at. It's one of the nice little perks about Firebomb. You get like 1 extra hex to shoot, so like that Night Watch can't do a thing about it. I would rather have the knight be the one devastating charging, so do that. Oh, I forgot about the Eagle Rider hiding back there. Oh, that very nearly killed my sorcerer. Dang. Was she already injured before this battle? I don't think she was. Well, she can't heal herself, so I'm going to have to be extra careful with her for the remainder of this battle. That halfling is not going to enjoy this. Get wrecked. Still alive, though. Just barely. This also doesn't suffer from any range penalties, which is really nice. Let's get rid of him. We're gonna play this safe. He's taken just a bit of damage, so I'm gonna have him run around to this side. Throw spear. And then use these guys to kind of block the path. And keep her way back here. So there's no chance of any shenanigans. And I'll go ahead and save my mana. I thought about casting it for XP, but I still feel like I kind of need it for other things. So, matter of fact, better to position the greatsword here, and then I think I'm good. All right. Firebomb again. Pretty easy kill. Now I want the sorcerer to get a little bit of XP. I think she could actually kill that. Yeah, she could kill that farmer with the crossbow. I think I will do that. There we go. And the rest goes to the knight. Possibly. Depending on whether he kills that guy in one hit or not. Alright, let's see what I can pick up in here. A Frostling Ice Queen. I like that unit better, per se. But the environment around me isn't really befitting a Frost Queen. I think the environment's a little more suited to a goblin, especially since I'll be going underground. I could pick up both, but I don't really want to spend quite that much money right now. Thing is, the Sorcerer's army could use the Ice Queen more. I haven't picked on the Frostlings yet, have I? See, the thing is, I'm planning on being nice to the goblins. I haven't actually met any Frostlings. And I'm not really having a problem being evil right now. So you know what? I think I'm gonna take the Ice Queen. The fact that they get Inflict Freeze later on is just really nice. Plus, they're a support unit, so later on I will be able to get healing, and they'll have some other Theocrat-related bonuses. So I think this is the right choice. Plus, this army needs a tier 3 unit more than the other one does. At least right now. Alright, now can everybody move? How far can everybody go? Not far enough. You know, while I'm here, I wonder if I can take that giant city. I'm tempted to have her run back and get that. But the problem is I don't know where the animals are. I wouldn't be able to see into the giant city anyway, though. I actually haven't met them, so let's do that first. They're at war with me. I sort of want Ganon's army to be the one to go down here because Ganon's army has convert. But I don't know if it's worth waiting that long. Ganon's army's got plenty of other things to keep them busy. So going after giants to try to convert one, which may or may not work, might not be a good use of their time. I need to, you know what, she's got plenty of movement, so I'm going to use the Ice Queen to explore a little bit. And see what's in there. Holy smokes. I will not be fighting that right now. Okay. I'll just have her go down here. Get that. That's a little more up my alley I can handle. I don't know what to do with that orc. I think I'm just going to let him kind of hang around with the others, but he's sort of become the weak link in this army, I'm afraid. He'll probably just follow them around and provide additional support if needed, here and there. I wonder if he can actually... He can go here. Yeah, he could go there. So I'll send him here, send everybody else there, and stack them up like that. The Lost Souls will probably come after me on this turn. That's okay. I wonder if the halfling can she does she have right now? I sort of want to get, now that she's got her own army, I kind of want to give them charged army. And the resistance boost, too. Magic affinity. I think I'm going to do that. It slows down getting Chaos Rift a little bit, and maybe some other stuff that I'd kind of like to have, but considering that I'm kind of melee heavy, I think charged army is a good choice here. Although resistance would help with the orcs. She'll level up after the next battle, and the next battle is against animals, so resistance really isn't quite that important. I do want to get her a little bit more health, or maybe defense. You know what? I'm going to save the casting points for her. She really shouldn't be in the... Well, she almost died that last battle, though. Okay, I'm going to give her a little more health. Alright, I go ahead and produce Crusader research, probably, just so I don't run into a need for it later. Actually, I probably need to No, I need Embrace Darkness now. Now that I'm evil, I want to Embrace Darkness, especially since I can start making Martyrs soon. I'm going to want to have that ready by the time I'm making Martyrs. And then as far as Ganon's upgrades go, I think I'm going to give him Chaplain. He's got Convert, he's got Healing. I know I know Archredbeard wanted me to give him Strong Will, but I need to keep my orcs happy, and I was fumbling a lot in that last battle, so I'm going to get that first. Everything else, he's probably okay. Maybe give him a little more defense. Sort of round that out. Okay, and then I'm not going to buy the Goblin. In fact, I couldn't even if I wanted to. So, send Ganon back down there. My Necro upgraded. That's good news. Control Undead is one that I think I'd like to pick up now. You never know when the opportunity will come for that to be useful. And, like, I wouldn't mind converting an Archon or something like that. So I think I'm just going to grab that now. And probably not spend any more points on him for the moment. Alright, let's mark this. What we got down here? We got a dungeon, we got more Lost Souls, because there's always more Lost Souls. I'd like to see what's around this dungeon, since I can handle those Lost Souls without needing to worry about it. Doesn't look like a whole lot else. Tigrans are unhappy, no kidding. I don't have enough mana to cast any spells on this turn, which is kind of a good thing because it means I'm using the mana, and you don't want to just have mana sitting around accumulating that you're not using. That's a mistake I used to make a lot in this game, is I didn't spend nearly enough magic. I want to always be in the habit of trying to spend all your casting points every turn if you can. Speaking of which, I need Beacon of Faith down here too. And I need to go back and get that. And maybe clear that. I'm hoping those Lost Souls just come after me now. Get it over with. And then I suppose next stop would be this. Take out the halflings there, then move up, get the haste berries, and then go after the Necro Circle. Alright, so we have to do this again, because everybody just loves a good time fighting Lost Souls. Oh wait, I actually need to run from them because I'm damaged. Well, that's easy enough to do in a bridge battle like this. You got plenty of space. Too slow. Yeah, this battlefield is huge compared to most of them. Alright. This will be easy XP. I could actually try controlling undead on one of these. I guess I don't see a reason not to. It would make a decent scout. Yeah, let's do it. Why not? I can't curse them because they're immune to blight, so I'll just have to take a shot with control undead and see what happens. Okay, we need Ganon front and center for this one, as well as the priest. Alright, come on over, everybody. Just like that. Oh, gosh. Okay, I would kind of like to... Well, let's see what the odds of this working are. 56. Does the odd... Oh, wait a second. So Control Undead... Is the odds of that succeeding affected by the fact that I'm a holy champion? That's kind of cool. It looks like it is. I didn't know that it worked that way. I'm going to use up his action points just to make it a little more likely to get him. And that also gives Ganon an excuse to get XP healing. And I can do this. Yeah, 70%. Control Undead resisted. Oh, that was telling me the damage it would do if they resisted Control Undead. Okay. Because I forgot that it does damage when you resist. And that is affected by Holy Champion. He made the wrong decision to resist, I suppose. Still out of mana. I need that thing that gives support units healing. That'd be very helpful for this army. Oh wait, gotta keep people away from the Frost Queen. Make that mistake far too often. I almost want to just let them go after the Ice Queen. Can you reach? I don't think you can. Alright, well, firebomb. Ouch! That probably didn't feel good. And we'll give a little free XP to the sorcerer here. Whoops. Arch Redbeard, I think it was Arch Redbeard told me something about that. If I have the opportunity to kill a unit, so you have two different types of range attacks. You have range attacks that trigger 3 times if you have full action points, or you have range attacks like crossbow that trigger once regardless of action points. If you can hit 3 times, you get more XP from using like what would be the lightning wand if it actually triggered all 3 times. But if you can only hit twice or once, it's better off to use the crossbow, and that will actually give you more XP. So a little tip from Arch Redbeard that I forgot to implement there. I'm not sure if it would have mattered because I don't know for sure if the crossbow would have killed it, but it probably would have. Alright, so she leveled up again, so I'll go ahead and grab Magic Affinity now, and she's got 1 action, or 1 upgrade point left. I'm going to save that. I'm kind of tempted to give her a vision range upgrade, but we'll hold off on that for now. We have some animals to destroy. And I have my mana back now. So that's also good. Considering that thing can pounce, and considering my halfling is weak to physical, I think I'm going to I'm going to probably have her harmonizing energy herself at the beginning of this battle, just to be safe. I don't want any nasty surprises. That orc might go after these guys, so I will position Draconians to be able to help if needed. Okay, he used his pounce, kind of wasted his pounce on the knight, so that's fine with me. That bear is looking pretty hungry. That's a lot of stuff ganging up on those units. Okay. You guys are going to need to be able to handle this on your own to some extent, I think. If I sprint, war cry, I can kill this pretty easily. I need to get rid of pretty much all that stuff, but at the very least, I need to get rid of the bear. And the knight is the one I want to deal with that. I think regardless of what happens, the knight's probably going to take a hit from that panther, but the problem is the panther has predator, so it's going to do extra damage to the knight. Actually, here's what I'll do. War cry, use up some of his movement, have the draconian melee attack, finish it off. Then I can devastating charge the bear. And then between the rest, I got this. All right, a sword, which is actually better than the sword any of my other... I think Ganon needs that sword. You know, I actually would like to send that inflict chilling. I actually want to send that to her because she's hanging out with the Frostling Ice Queen. And then this can go to... actually, probably the Necro. I think that should go to the Necro. And then the Necro can drop the Bloodthirsty Sickle. And Ganon can use that. Which is a kind of a crap item that I'm going to get rid of as soon as I have a chance, probably. Alright, I have no idea how long this episode has been going on. I think we're probably getting close to an hour. Do I want to try... oh, I want to try to convert one of those Eagle Riders. I didn't even think about that earlier when I was fighting... who was I fighting? Was it these guys that were fighting? Yeah, I was fighting halflings here too, wasn't I? No, it was an Eagle... no, it was down here. It was an Eagle Rider that almost killed her that I couldn't convert. You know what? We're gonna... I don't even care if this episode's going over an hour. We're gonna extend it a little bit if that's the case. Because I really want to make absolutely sure... I'm gonna split off the Black Knight from the group, I think. I sort of want him to have Ganon's bonus, though. For melee attacks. I want him to be with the Necro, in the same stack as the Necro and the Cadaver. For now, I think the Knight's gonna go do his own thing. He's a Knight, so he can keep up okay. Alright. Let's see what we can get here. I'm going to send Ganon in after this one. My goal is to try to get that Eagle Rider. That would be a very nice addition to this army. I might actually have to be kind of nice to the halflings. I hate to say it. It breaks my heart. Alright. First things first, before that Jester has a chance to shoot off another... fireworks at somebody. Oh yeah, that's a very helpful crit. I'll take it. I want to try cursing that guy right off the bat, I think. Yeah. Because even if this fails, it'll still be good for me. By slowing that eagle down. I can back off just a bit more. Okay, so that's not the end of the world. That frees up Ganon and the Brew Brother to go after the halfling. The problem is, I'm not going to be able to do that. I think he's too far away. And the adventurer, well, no, I should be fine. Ganon's tough enough to handle this. I think I'm going to see what kind of damage I can do if I just throw magic at him. Since that Eagle Rider can't hit me on this turn, it's not quite as scary. I was sort of hoping it could just barely make it over that rock, so I could tempt it into going after the Impalers, but that's okay. Let's see, can I... Yes, I can finish him off. Good, good, good. Hopefully he can survive a few hits from... I'm an idiot. Halflings are weak to... Oh gosh. Halflings are weak to physical. Why didn't I think of that? That was a bad decision. Dang. Okay. Now I have to choose between a Brew Brother and an Eagle Rider. The Brew Brother being more useful for the undead. The Eagle Rider being more useful for pretty much everything else. Ah, that's not how I wanted to end this episode. That's kind of a crappy note to end on. That was a really dumb mistake on my part. Honestly, I've got melee covered. I really do. I don't need the Eagle Rider as badly as I need more healers for the undead, I think. The Brew Brother is just too useful to have around, so I'm just going to try to get the other one. And since that eagle is right there, I'm going to back everyone up and prepare to take the hit from it. Got multiple Brew Brothers to choose from here. This might end up coming down to who I can curse or who I'm more likely to be able to curse. The Eagle Rider is actually probably a lot more likely to get that. It would make a really good scout. Alright, I'll do the Eagle Rider. I can try to get more undead healers later, maybe some reanimators. In fact, I might be able to get a reanimator from that... Oh, I might be able to get a reanimator from that lost, or that necromancer circle that I'm going to go after soon, so... Yeah, I changed my mind. We're going to try to get the Eagle Rider. Throw curse failed. What's Ganon's chance to convert? 50%? Not great. He's only got 2 movement points left. We'll use the cadaver to take one more of them away. And damage the Brew Brother, I guess. Yeah, he's not gonna survive. I'm just gonna have to get him back up. Alright, now without doing too much damage to the eagle, which still has a movement left that I didn't account for. Okay, it's severely poisoned, noxious vulnerability. That increases my odds slightly. What I'm gonna do is send him out after this guy. Just take him out of the picture. And I think I want the orc to go... I can handle a hit from that Eagle Rider. It's gonna hit Ganon, but it's not gonna do nearly enough damage to really hurt Ganon. So we'll send him over here. Get rid of that guy. As far as Ganon goes on this turn, probably sitting on defense is the best option. I just don't want Ganon to kill the eagle. Okay, we're good. Now I get one more chance to try to curse him. Succeeded, so now I can convert, and it failed anyway. So that's kind of just a net loss for me. Well, I need to get my cadaver back up, so... Buddy, you get to kill the eagle. Congratulations. He's almost gold rank already. Not exactly what I was hoping for there, but take what I can get, I suppose. Jewel of Forgotten Revival, plus 12 regeneration. I think I'm going to give... Petrifying Touch is kind of cool. I think I'll let Ganon hang on to that for now. The Jewel might be more useful in the hands of... I think the Jewel would be more useful in the hands of the Dwarf for now, because Ganon is an orc and heals naturally after every battle, so I'll give that to him for the time being. This gives me a lot more gold income per turn, so that's helpful. And I guess now we carry on. Everybody groups back up. And we're off to the next act of wanton destruction, to haste berries, and then that necro circle. Okay, I think I am probably over for this episode, probably by almost 10 minutes longer than what I anticipated, and I'm very hungry, so I think I'm going to wrap this one up here. Quick announcement, exciting news for me that I just wanted to let everybody know. I am actually going to be getting a new apartment soon. I've been living with a roommate for a couple years now, and I'm ready to move out and get my own place. I'm getting a little bit more money at work now, actually a decent pay raise, so I can afford it, and I'm kind of looking forward to doing that next week, actually. So I'm hoping that as of May 1st, 2019, I'll be kind of in the process of moving into my new place. I don't think that will affect the schedule for my YouTube channel at all. If it does, I will let you guys know in the community section, but hopefully that won't be an issue. Aside from that, thanks so much for watching, everybody. I appreciate it. I look forward to reading your comments, and I will see you in the next episode.